Hey, 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 this is Charles Kirkland. I hope everybody's having a great day or evening, depending on what depending on where you're at. I hope you're doing good. Now, for those of you, I'm just going to make a statement that are thinking, well, I'm just going to like put the webinar on and have it playing in the background. Will I do some multitasking? Please don't do that. I mean, that's like riding a bicycle juggling hand grenades. It's really not a good idea under any circumstances because at the end of the day, you spent an hour with us and you still didn't get anything out of it because you weren't paying attention. So, guys, pay attention. With that, let me see if I can get my co-host here, Mr. Tim Page. How are you doing today?
What's going on, Charles? Thanks for having me, man. I'm excited to be here.
Oh, dude, I think it's the other way around. I'm more excited to have you here. For those of you who don't know, he is like the master. He is the guy from, many of you recognize his voice from Lead Pages. I mean, dude, you've done a bunch at Lead Pages. You've done a bunch with a lot of really high-level marketers, and that's a big deal. That's a huge testament to your success.
Thank you. Yeah, this is really my world. I came into this business because I really believe in helping people get results and allow them to, sometimes it sounds hokey, but allow them to do the things that they want to do in their business, whatever it is, whether it's get more free time or focus on a business that they're really excited about or just make an impact on the world. I really want to help people do that, and I'm really excited about today because we're definitely going to help people get that done.
That is sweet. So, guys, if you haven't been, first of all, if you don't know what Veeroll is, you're about to find out. I will tell you, I discovered it, I don't know, maybe about a year or so ago, because this is the problem. Anytime you do anything by hand, you can do it one time and it's okay. Sometimes you're learning the process. After you've learned the process, it becomes boring. It becomes not exciting. It becomes the least sexiest thing you can do on the planet. And then, even if it works, we're like, well, I don't want to do that because it's not exciting. There's something more exciting, more fun, more anything. And we end up leaving the things that do work for things that are sexier, more exciting, and that can be a very problematic issue. So, with that said, and guys, quick question. If y'all can see the screen, would y'all mind just saying yes? And do me a favor. Would you just tweet this out on, hit us up on Twitter, put this on Facebook, share the love. I'm going to put a little chat thing in here. Share the love here, guys. Well, if I can figure out how to use GoToWebinar, go ahead and just share that. Share that on your Facebook page. Share that in Twitter. Share it on LinkedIn. Send it up in smoke signals. Print it and show it to the guy next to you or gal. So, guys, I am excited. So, Tim, I'm going to, just kind of be quiet here and let you take over because I'm yapping. I'm high on caffeine, guys. As many of you know, I drink lots of sweet tea. Actually, unsweet tea. I used to drink sweet tea. Had some issues with that, but I drink lots and lots of tea, lots and lots of caffeine. So I'll shut my yapper.
Nice. I haven't had my coffee yet today, but I promise I'll bring the energy nonetheless. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Yeah, so this is the Facebook retargeting blueprint. 4 steps to getting more leads and sales using retargeting and spending less to get them. So I'm going to start with this. This is a true stat. On average, only 1 to 2% of people who visit your website will buy on that first visit. Even if they're your ideal customer, even if you have the solution to their biggest problem, and this is the one most people don't believe me on, even if they're ready to buy ASAP. This is true. And so if you flip that around, that means that 98 to 99% of people will not buy the first time they visit your site. Now, what if that's the only time they visit your site? I love this meme, and just like that, your sales are gone. But that's true. If that's the only time they visit your website and they don't buy the first time, then that means they're gone. That's it. End of the sales, right? And sure, you might say, well, we need to ratchet up and just get way more traffic so that we get more of those 1 to 2% of people. But I want to show you a smarter way to get this done. And the smarter way is through retargeting. And if you're familiar already with retargeting, say yes. If you're not, say no. Do that in the questions box because I'm just curious. If you already know a little bit about retargeting, let me know. If not, say no. Cool. Okay. So retargeting allows you to get in touch with an audience who's already been on your site, but maybe hasn't joined your email list or bought your product yet. Okay, yeah, so it's I would say more people know about it than don't, but that's cool. A few people don't, and this is going to help you. So this is how it works. You put a Facebook pixel, which is just a little piece of code that Facebook gives you. You put that on your site. And don't worry, it's super, super easy. This, I'm telling you, I am not a coder. I don't know a line of code, but I can do this, all right? Then, when people visit your site and leave without opting in or buying anything, Facebook creates a list. So you'll end up, really, Facebook makes two lists. It makes a list of the people that went to your website and didn't opt in or buy, and then it makes a list of the people who did opt in or buy. And then you run a Facebook ad campaign where you retarget those folks with a lead magnet, offer, invite to a webinar, or even just a link to some content. It gets you back in front of the people who you might not otherwise have had a chance to get in front of. And when it's done right, wow, it can be powerful. This is an example of a client of Gideon, the founder of Veeroll, in the early days of Veeroll. And he was working directly with this client. The client spent $149 on Facebook ads and generated over $100,000 in revenue selling a high-ticket product. Now listen, I'm not going to try and pretend that this is average. Like, you go retarget, you're going to spend 150 bucks and make 100 grand. That is not average, but I want to show you what's possible. Okay? Realistically, if you can spend $1 and get 2, 3, or 4 back, you're going to be very happy, and that's what retargeting is going to allow you to do. And just to make it even clearer, here's all these folks did that generated $100,000 from 150 bucks. They put a pixel on their site. They ran a retargeting campaign using video ads. Yes, they created them using Veeroll. We'll talk about that later. And those video ads drove them to schedule a free consultation call. And then those folks were sold a $5,000 to $8,000 offer, and then there was an upsell to a higher level from there. All right, that was all they did. And I'm going to walk you through specifically the steps to get this done so you can do this for your business as well. But super quick, I want to introduce myself because we're going to hang out for an hour. I want you to know a little bit about me, and I'd love to know a little bit about you. But my name is Tim Page. I'm the retargeting educator at Veeroll. This is what I do here. All right, I help people learn how to do this effectively. I'm a husband and dad. I've got a couple of little boys. I am a huge comic book nerd. In fact, earlier this morning, I was just getting some new boxes and putting some books away. I myself have started several successful businesses, one of which is about to approach 7 figures, which I'm really proud of. I've hosted over 1,000 live webinars, and Facebook ads, especially retargeting, have accounted for approximately $5 million of the revenue that I've generated. So this stuff, when I sound really passionate about it, it's because I am. It's because it's made me and the companies I've worked with a whole ton of money. So here's what you're going to get today. You're going to get a step-by-step guide to using Facebook's retargeting to generate high-quality, low-cost leads that are ready to buy your product. You're going to get the video script writing formula that we use so you can create the perfect script for your video ads. I'm literally going to give you, here is how you write each script for your video ads. I'm going to walk you through how to create stunning video ads without any camera gear, video editing software, or even being on camera yourself, which, by the way, that to me would have kept me through the whole webinar. I hate making videos, so we're going to talk about that. And then after this training, you will be able to run your first high-converting, low-cost retargeting campaign today if you want to. Okay? That's how specific we're going to get. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to make it even easier. I'm going to give you a step-by-step PDF guide that walks you through everything we discussed today so you can go back through and review it while you're setting up your retargeting. It's free. You don't have to buy anything to get it. It's just our way of saying thanks and, heck yeah, getting you to stay to the end because I want you to stay to the end. I want you to get results. Okay, so we're going to give you the guide to this entire thing. David says no thank you. You don't want that? No problem. It's all good. All right, so we believe in service, and so many webinars are just a super broad overview where you only get value if you buy something. If you've ever been on one of those webinars, say yes, where you're just on a webinar and it's like the whole thing is a sales pitch. You get no value unless you bought the product. Yes, yes, oh God, yes, yeah. Okay, so this is not, not thanks to us, thanks to you. That's cool, I appreciate that. Thanks, David. Yeah, thanks for being here, and I'm glad that you're excited. But yeah, this is not going to be one of those webinars. I promise you, you will be able to do what we're talking about today regardless of whether you buy anything. Okay? That's my promise to you. And I certainly hope that you'll be interested in Veeroll. And I'm going to tell you about Veeroll, and I'm going to tell you how you can buy it and offer you some bonuses to get it. But I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if the only reason I was doing this was to get you to buy something. Okay? I'm not spending my life just trying to get people to buy stuff. But here's what I am going to ask of you. I'm going to give you a lot of stuff. I'm going to give you the exact steps. There's no fluff, no nonsense, but in return, I'm going to ask you to do one thing. All right? Commit. Commit to implementing what you learned today in your own business, and it's not because this is some philanthropic thing, but what I want to happen is I want this time that we spend together to make you feel good about me, and later, when you think of Tim Page or you see my name somewhere, you associate me with a ton of revenue that you've generated. Can you do that for me? Can you commit, say yes or no? I'm looking for some no's. I'm sure there's going to be some in there. Can you commit that to me? If you can, we're going to rock through this. We're going to go through it either way. There's no BSing it. Yes. David says yes. Ted says yes. Frederick, yes. David, let's rock. Okay, let's get into it. Keith, sure. All right, that's very non-committal, but I'll take it anyway. So with that in mind, I want to tell you about Veeroll now and make you a special offer so we can spend the rest of the time focusing on training. This is a weird thing that I like to do. I like to get the offer out of the way because, I've coined this term called offer anxiety. It's like where there's going to be a pitch, and so you spend the whole time wondering if you can afford the product or what the offer is going to be. And I hate that. I'd rather have you focus on the training and not thinking about the offer. Sounds weird, but that's how I roll. Pierre said as long as we're not getting married, and yeah, Ted said smart. Cool. Okay, so Veeroll is your own personal video ad creation tool. If you're not familiar with it, it's video ad templates. They're ready-made for you. So when you want to run a video ad on Facebook, you just go in there, you pick the template you like, you type up your script, or we have a library already ready for you, so you can just literally take that and adjust it, and then you download the video. That's it. It's done, and you publish it. Okay? Yeah, Keith said I like the offer up front because we all know it's coming. Of course it's coming, right? I'm giving you value, and I'm going to ask you to check out our product. That's all it is. I love that. So here's the deal. This is the offer. We're giving you a special price. Now, normally, I'm a big fan of not doing discounts or whatever, but we really want to hook this up. This is a big thing for us. This webinar program is brand new for us at Veeroll, so we really wanted you to jump on board. Veeroll is normally $804 per year for 10 credits, meaning you can make 10 videos every single month. But what we're going to do is we're going to knock off $207 a year. That brings you down to $597 per year, plus we're going to give you unlimited credits. So you can make as many videos as you want. This is not like something where we're just giving you the normal price. If you check out our website, you'll see it's $804 a year. You only get 10 credits. We're hooking it up, $597 a year. You can make unlimited videos. And I will have some other bonuses at the end, but I didn't want to waste too much time on it right now. Okay, so here's the deal. If you want these bonuses, you need to do this before the webinar is over with. You need to go to veeroll.com/Charles. Go sign up there. You can do it now or you can wait until later. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. If you do it now, you'll be able to follow along when we get to the part where I show you Veeroll or whatever. But again, doesn't matter to me. veeroll.com/Charles. Super special price only during the webinar. And boom. Okay, mystery's gone. Let's move on. So you're in the right place if you want to use Facebook advertising but don't have a massive budget to spend. People keep saying Facebook advertising has made me millions, but then you see they spent millions to make it, and you can't afford to do that. I can't afford to do that. You're in the right place if you've been getting some results from your Facebook ad campaigns, but it's not quite as awesome as you've heard it could be. And you're wondering if maybe Facebook ads are just not right for you. That's not the case. Okay, we'll talk about that. You're in the right place if you know video ads are effective, but hate getting on camera, writing scripts, editing videos, and putting it all together. That's me right there. Perfect. You're in the right place if you struggle with the specific steps to properly retarget your audience. Don't worry, I'm going to share them with you today, and they're simpler than you might think. And you're in the right place if you just want to get away to get more leads and sales so you can do the work you love and make an impact on the world. So we're going to go 60 minutes. There's going to be Q&A. Go ahead and get them in the questions box. I'll try to answer them. I will tell you about the replay at the end, and I'll tell you about the bonuses. All right, last question before we get into the steps. I know there's a lot of stuff up front, but I promise it's worth it. If you're ready to learn the 4 steps to effective retargeting, type yes into the questions box. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So here are the 4 steps to getting more leads and sales using retargeting and spending less to get them. So you can write this down now if you want to. It doesn't matter. We're going to go through each one in depth, so you'll see each step, and then I'll recap it. So install your pixels. Start building your retargeting list, create your video ad, and create your retargeting campaign. Obviously, that's pretty simple, but we're going to talk about what to do in each one. So step 1, install your pixels ASAP. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not when you're ready to start running Facebook ads, but like legit as soon as you can, maybe right after this webinar. So what are pixels? Pixels are just pieces of code that you add to your site, which are going to automatically track your website visitors for you. And any ad platform you use has their own pixels to add to your site. So if you're using Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or whatever, they all have their own pixels. And you're essentially going to need two types of pixels for what we're going to talk about today, Facebook retargeting. So you're going to need your Facebook tracking pixel, which you'll get directly from the ads manager. And rather than kind of tell you specifically what to, like how to install this, Facebook already did a really great job of that. So I'm just going to give you their link that tells you how to do it. And then Google Tag Manager makes it easier to manage your pixels instead of having to add new code to your site every single time. And Crazy Egg did a really good job with that, kind of explaining that. So those are the only pixels that you need. It's really easy. You copy them, you paste them into the header or footer. That's it. I think maybe you always do the header. And that's it. You just put them in there and you're good to go. Okay? That's it. And the funny part is that right there, that was step one. I promised I was going to make this really simple for you. All right? That was step one right there. And again, I will say this. You don't necessarily need Google Tag Manager, but let me encourage you to use it. It's just going to make it so much easier for you to manage all your pixels. Okay, so step one, install our pixels ASAP. And the reason I'm telling you to do that one right away, like not waiting, is because even if you're not ready to start running ads yet, you need to have the pixels on your site so that the traffic that you're getting, that traffic is getting pixeled. You're building your list with that traffic so that you have those lists ready to go so that when you're ready to retarget, you have that whole list. Okay? So step number two is to start building your lists. Start building your lists. And I don't mean email lists, I mean your retargeting lists. And the best part about step two is it happens automatically. Once you've installed the pixels in step one, the lists are built for you in the background as people visit your website, landing page, or whatever. So why am I talking about this? Well, I wanted to put it into further perspective because it's going to make a lot of sense with what we talk about going forward. Okay, so it looks like this. The traffic comes to your, let's say, landing page, right? Traffic comes to your landing page. You got your Facebook pixel on there. Maybe you got your Google Tag Manager or other pixels on your landing page, right? So let's say Facebook pixel. So they go there, and as soon as they go to your landing page, they're added to a list. This is the people that have been to your landing page. And some of them will opt in. And when they opt in, they're taken to the thank you page. There's a pixel on your thank you page that creates a list of people who opted in. Okay? So all of the people that go here will be on this list, but some of them will be on the thank you page list. And what happens is we run a video ad to everyone who's on the first list, the landing page, but exclude all the folks who are on the second list, the thank you page. This way, we are only targeting people who visited our landing page but didn't opt in. Right? We don't need to tell people who already opted in to opt in again. All right? So that's why we want to build our list quickly so that then, once these lists are up, we can do this. And I want to show you a real-world example of this so that I'm not just giving you these, like, theories. So this is the homepage for Splashio, which is our founder's other company. And you can see there's just an opt-in form right there on the top of the page. And when they opted in there, they would go to this thank you page, and both of those pages had their own pixel. Okay? So we ran a video ad that retargeted people who visited the landing page but never got to the thank you page. The ad directed them back to the landing page. And here are the results we got from that simple retargeting campaign. We got 57 new leads at $1.51 per lead. This was just an example to show you, but those are folks who did not sign up the first time they visited. $1.51 per lead. And these are leads that I can tell you we had an incredibly high conversion rate. All right, I don't have the numbers right in front of me, but I know that we continued this campaign further on after we did this example. Okay, we wouldn't have done that if we weren't getting a good return on ad spend. Okay, so I know it seems funny. It's been like 9 minutes, and we've already gone through step 1 and step 2. Step 3 and step 4 are going to take a little more time. But the best part about these 4 steps is that you've gone through 2 steps really quickly. The first one just involved you copying and pasting some code. And the second one happened automatically once you installed those the code. Okay? So step 3 is to quickly create your video ad. Yes, video ad. It's kind of the secret sauce to what we're talking about today. Now, you can certainly do retargeting without video. You can have it just be text or image or whatever you want. I'm going to encourage you to use video. It's how we got the results that we saw today. So why a video ad? Well, I think, we've all seen the ad showing us pictures of products that we just checked out, right? You left Amazon and now those products that you didn't buy but you were looking at are on Facebook. And that's retargeting. It's awesome and it's effective. But because so many people aren't using video for their retargeting, it's a huge opportunity for you to stand out. And I think a lot of us recognize that video is a lot more effective and engaging than text and images, right? A good video that's simple and clean and speaks to us pulls us in. We want to pay attention. We stop scrolling for a second to check it out. But what stops you from making a video for your retargeting? Well, maybe you hate being on camera. And I'm raising my hand. You can't see me. I'm not on camera. I'm raising my hand. I hate it. Maybe you hate recording, re-recording, re-recording video. That is directly taken from my life. Maybe you hate editing video. I'm there. Maybe you don't have the budget to hire a video production company to make it for you. Guilty. I don't really have the budget to hire a video production company to do 10 to 20 videos every time I want to do a new retargeting campaign or split test. Maybe you don't want to buy expensive video production stuff or editing software. Okay, that all describes me. But here's the good news. Check this out. According to the folks at Buffer app, which if you're not familiar with Buffer, they're one of the most prolific social media companies in the world. They said text-only videos performed better on both Facebook and Twitter. Creating informative, easily digestible videos for these platforms will help you to increase your completion rate. Text-only videos. We're talking not you on camera. We're talking not an expensive video production company, just text. And we've looked at the data and done tons of experimentation of our own and found that to be accurate. And then, of course, we built software that creates those videos for you. That's Veeroll, but more on that later. Okay, I'm not getting into that now. The most important thing, though, is if you're going to do a text-based video for your retargeting campaigns, which you should, because I'm telling you should, and you should listen to everything I say because I know everything. I'm just kidding. All right, I'm being stupid, but you get the point. The most important thing about creating effective video ads is creating the right script. The script is all of it. It's everything. Having a nice-looking video with a great template is important, but the script is paramount. So let's go back to our Splashio example. Remember, people already visited this page but didn't opt in. And then we retargeted them with a video ad that looked like this. Let's take a look. This is literally the video that we used. Check this out. You can't hear the music, but there's music. Still struggling with video editing. Got a chance to download the book yet? It shows how to make editing fun and fast. 78,000 people have already downloaded it. Click the link for your free copy. Probably should have said button, but there's a button below the video and it says learn more, and then that's it. Okay? And that takes them to the landing page. That's the video. Super, super simple. Okay? And there are some things that we did with this that we do with every single video that we create. The first thing I just wanted to point out is, again, this was retargeting. See the word still? We know that they're struggling with video editing because they wouldn't have been on a page that teaches them how to be more effective with their video editing if they weren't struggling with video editing, right? So we know, this is the thing about retargeting that's so awesome, is you know what the people that you're showing your ads to, what they're struggling with. You know what they're interested in, because they wouldn't have gone to your site or your landing page or whatever if they weren't interested in that thing. And this allows you to say, hey, you know that problem that you're having? Hey, we can help you with that. So here's the formula that we use for script writing. It's AIDCA. And you, if you're an old school salesperson or you've ever watched Glengarry Glen Ross, you've probably seen AIDA, right? This is a little different. Okay, it's just a little bit different. There's an extra letter, and we've changed it up a little bit, but it's pretty similar. So it's like this: attention. The first 3 seconds of a video, they're most crucial. We want to grab their attention. So we do this by speaking to that problem that they're having. They're struggling with video editing. Okay, still struggling with video editing. Still struggling to lose weight. Still struggling to find your next job. Still struggling with whatever the thing is, right? Interest. Start drawing them in. And if you can have an open loop, create intrigue, or offer them something, tell them about something that they could get that's awesome that maybe they didn't catch the first time. Got a chance to download the book yet? What book? What does this book help me do? Well, I don't know anything about a book, right? I need to check this out. Desire. Explain the crux of your offer, your unique selling proposition. This needs to be short and quick. Focus on only one thing. Remember, you have a limited time to keep their attention. So in this case, it shows how to make editing fun and fast. Okay? Wow, I would love that. If my video editing could be fun and fast, I'm in. I'm interested. Okay, well, how do I get this book? Drive home proof elements, conviction. Okay, that's what this is, conviction. Drive home your proof elements, testimonials, endorsements, or high user numbers. 78,000 people have already downloaded this. Okay? And then action. This is your call to action. Tell them what to do. Keep it incredibly simple. Click the link for your free copy. That's it. Okay? So in case you wanted to write that down again, AIDCA, attention, interest, desire, conviction, and action. Now, this is literally the formula that we use for all of our videos. We change up the scripts. It doesn't always say, still struggling with insert thing, got a chance to down, right? We change them up, but we always apply that formula in every video that we do. So how do you make the videos? Well, we already talked a little bit about this. You could do it with pro editing tools, but if you're not a pro editor, it can take a lot of time. You could hire a professional, which could take forever and cost a ton of money if you've ever hired somebody. Nothing wrong with that, but kind of expensive. Or you could use Veeroll, which is our software that's completely fiddle-free, which is a technical term, and is the only one designed specifically with video ads in mind. And I told you earlier on I was going to show you how to do it using Veeroll, and I am going to do that. Don't worry, we've still got a lot of content, but this is the point. It just makes sense to show you how to do this. Okay? And I'm going to use this script. I'm also a professional voice actor. If you watch The More You Know on Saturday mornings on NBC, you've heard me doing the promos and all that kind of stuff. But let's pretend that I teach voice acting. I don't, but let's pretend I do. So we're going to do a video retargeting people to get a guide about voiceover work. All right? So let's go. We're going to go into Veeroll. This is what Veeroll looks like when you get in there. You can make videos for either YouTube or Facebook and Instagram. But we're going to go Facebook and Instagram. Then we can come here and we can pick. We've got all these awesome templates to choose from. They're really awesome. Some of them allow you to upload pictures and do all sorts of stuff. I like to keep it really simple. Personally, my favorite one is this handwriting one. So I'm going to use that one. It's right up at the top. And then over here you can pick the music that you want to put in there. So, there's different kinds of music. I don't think you'll be able to hear it. Oh yeah, you can hear it over my mic. Right? So you can pick different music. Okay? So you can do that if you want to. I'm going to go with no music. Okay? I'm good with no music. It doesn't really matter to me. There's still the sound effect in there. Okay? Then down here, this is one of the things I love. When you are ready for your script, obviously we need to give it a title, so we'll call it Voice Acting Guide Retargeting Video. When you're ready to come up with your script, let's say that you forget what I talked about on this webinar. You forgot the script writing stuff. We have this suggested scripts button. So you can click on that, and you can say, well, what am I trying to do? Well, I'm remarketing, right? Retargeting. So if there's a guide, let's say they checked out a blog post and we want to offer them a guide, I could just select that and it automatically fills out the script. I mean, I love that. It's such a time saver. But let's use this script. I want to use this script and I'll tell you why I'm using this exact script in a minute. So here's our attention one. Okay, still looking to get into voice acting. Got a chance to get the guide yet? We could do... It shows how to book voiceover work. Could do 20,000 people have already downloaded it. And click the link to download it now. Okay. So it's already there. We're good to go. We can then upload our logo. So I could go like business stuff, logos. Let's do, I think that one. Yeah, why not? We'll do that one. Okay, so we'll submit the video. It makes us double check. We'll submit it. And now, within about 15 minutes, we're going to get an email that the video is ready. And that's it. We literally just did it. That was all the video editing that we needed to do. Now, because I didn't want to wait for the email to come in, although I will tell you when it comes in. I got my phone sitting here next to me, and it'll go off and tell me I got the email. But so it's 12:30. We'll see when it comes in. But what I wanted to do, I already made the video, so I wanted to show you exactly what we just made. I put music into this one. Still looking to get into voice acting. Got a chance to get the guide yet. See, I just love how simple this is. Shows how to book voiceover work. 20,000 people have already downloaded it. Click the link to download it now. All right. Now notice how quick and easy it was to create a sweet video ad in just a few minutes. Notice how I didn't need any equipment or editing software to do it. I just had to type what I wanted to say, pick a template, and booyah. And notice how I didn't have to be in the video. I mean, that's just good for everybody. Okay? All right, so that's Veeroll. I hope that you will check out Veeroll. It's definitely worth checking out. Okay, so now we've got our pixels installed. Our lists are being built for us in the background. We've made our video. Now it's time to get in and actually create our retargeting campaign. Now check it out. Oh, that should say retargeting campaign, but that's all right. So let's walk through the exact settings we use for creating our retargeting campaigns in Facebook. We're going to get serious here for a minute. Now, just a note here. This is going to be just crazy detailed. All right, I'm not leaving anything out. What I'm going to encourage you to do is don't freak out. Feel free to take notes or whatever, but the reason I wanted to do this live is because I want you to be able to ask any questions that come up. And at the end, I'm going to let you know how you can get all this detailed for you in a PDF doc. It's free. You don't have to buy anything to get it. We'll talk about that in a second. So here's how it's going to work. You're going to go into Facebook and use the Power Editor. We're big fans. There's other things you could do. We like the Power Editor. And you're going to see 3 tabs in the Power Editor: Campaigns, Ad Sets, and Ads. Okay? So we'll get started on creating our campaign. All right? So we're going to click on Create Campaign. Up here, it's going to ask the campaign name, and really what I like to do is I like to have the campaign name be the goal of the campaign. Then we're going to choose the campaign objective, which should always be conversions. We're trying to get people to join our list or buy our stuff or whatever you're trying to do. Then, oh, there's my, we just got the email, so it took 2 minutes. I just got the email with the video. Anyway, sorry. So name your ad set. So the ad set, it would be your general audience name. In this case, it's not all website visitors. It would be landing page visitors, right? Then we'll name our ad. What I do is I name the ad the same as the video. So the video I just got, let me look at the email. The video says voice acting guide, retargeting video. That would be the name of this ad. That's what I would do of this campaign. Then I click create. Okay. Next, you're going to go back up to the top and click on Ad Sets. We're going to click Edit. We're going to select the custom conversion that you want to track. In this case, so you can see here, you can pick what you want. I would be tracking the lead conversion. This says intro sale, but we would be tracking the lead conversion. And then right here, it would say lead conversion. Okay. Next, choose your budget. Now, here's just a note. All right, it's okay to start with a lower budget. I want you to be able to prove to yourself that retargeting works. I want you to see that this stuff does what I'm telling you it's going to do. So you can start with a $5 or $10 budget. The cool thing is you're not going to spend a lot of money on this because you're retargeting, because it's an audience that you already know is interested. Okay, but if I was to give you a suggestion, I would start with 20 bucks. But again, feel free to start lower than that. Choose your custom audiences, and what you're going to do is include the custom audience of your visitors to your landing page, but exclude the people that have already converted. So anybody who's already become a lead, or anybody who's already visited your thank you page. Okay, this is very important. You want to make sure that you're only showing this ad to people who went to your landing page but didn't opt in. Then we're going to deselect expand interest when it may increase conversions at a lower cost per conversion. We are only going after people who visited our landing page. We don't want anybody else to see this specific ad. There's nothing wrong with that checkbox if you turn that feature on when you're using other advertising, but again, with retargeting, you don't want to do that. Then click Edit Placements and decide where you want to advertise. You're going to want to test. You'll find some things work great for you. We really like Facebook feeds. It's our favorite. Okay. Then change your conversion window. And I would encourage you to do one-day click, but if you have like a really long sales cycle, or for some reason it takes people a long time to opt in, you can make it longer if you want to. Okay. Then go to Ads, back up at the top, and click Edit. Select your business page and the account you want to use for your Instagram ad. Okay, you have to have your Facebook business page ready to go. In the Create Ad section, click on Video, and then select the video. You can upload your video right here. So if you used Veeroll, you would just upload the video, and it'll be ready to go for you. You select a thumbnail that has some text. What I would encourage you to do for your thumbnail, by the way, is use that very first, the first line, the one that says like still. Use that line because that's most likely to capture their attention when they first see it. All right, now we've got a bunch of stuff to fill in, so bear with me here. Up top, the display link. This is the link you want people to see in the ad. This should be your main domain. Don't put your landing page URL here. Put your actual, like your main website domain. Okay. Then under text, you can kind of repeat the script from the video if you want, or you can add additional info. You can kind of add extra details, because in your video you don't want it to be too much, but here you could add more if you want to. The headline, you could create a convincing call to action that entices people to click. So speaking again to the problem that you know they're having. Your news feed link description, you can add more context or social proof. This is a good place for either like a testimonial or something like that. And then under call to action down here, you can pick which call to action you want to use. I would encourage you to use learn more, but use whatever applies to your offer. Then you're going to want to preview your ad and see how it looks on different devices. Click on review changes. That's it. Okay, that's how we create our retargeting campaign. Again, don't worry, I'll tell you how to get the PDF guide of that in a little bit. But that's the 4 steps. Install your pixels as soon as possible. Start building your retargeting lists. Create your video ad and create your retargeting campaign. Actually, though, I know this is kind of corny. Like, why didn't we just call it 5-step? But we're going to add a 5th step, all right? The 5th step is measure, iterate, repeat. I stole this from my good friend Greg Hickman. His is a little bit longer. There's some more stuff before measure, but I just wanted the measure, iterate, repeat part. At the end of the day, what I've given you today is a process to follow, a guideline to get you moving, a blueprint, right? This is designed to kind of get you moving. But no matter how many times we've tested it, and no matter how many times our clients and customers have, and we've done this a lot, some stuff is going to work really great for you, and other stuff won't. And you can't get mad at me because that's just how it rolls. Every audience is different. So maybe your audience will respond to something silly, or something more aggressive, or this other thing, or whatever. My external keyboard just went off. So that's why we want to measure, iterate, and repeat. So measure your results. If you're not getting the kind of results that you want, you can iterate, you can change things, you can test different things, and then do it again. Maybe try the same ad, so don't change the ad itself, but try 2 different video scripts. Okay, so it'd be like the same template, but 2 different scripts. Maybe try the same ad, but with 2 different video templates. Instead of changing the scripts, change the templates. Maybe use the same video, but try different ad copy. But the trick to this is testing one thing at a time. Now, I know a lot of people will tell you to try multivariate testing and all this stuff. I really encourage you, unless you have a big team or data just as your thing, I really encourage you to test one thing at a time. Allow yourself not to get overwhelmed with the data and not go broke figuring it all out. And then when you find something that works, ramp up the budget on that, use that as your new control, and test something else against that. But always put the majority of your budget into the one that works best so that you can find out what's going to work after that, and you're always continually improving. So install your pixels. Do that like literally the second you get off this webinar. Start building your retargeting lists. Create your video ad. Create your retargeting campaign, and then test the daylights out of stuff. So now that you know what you need to do, you have 2 choices. When you go to implement this, whenever you want to create a new video for your ads, you can hire somebody to create it for you at a fairly high cost, or spend a bunch of your time building the videos in complicated, time-consuming editing software. Even if you really like your editing software, you have to admit that's kind of the case. Or you can use Veeroll and create as many videos as you want for your retargeting campaigns, allowing you to really inexpensively test to see what works best for you, saving you time and money and getting you the best results. Now, I only gave you 2 choices. I didn't give you a third. The third one being not implementing this as a choice because you already promised to commit, remember? Some of you did. Some of you were like, whatever, right? But that's fine. So I promised you that I would go back through and tell you about the special offer that we've got, as well as the bonuses. So again, Veeroll.com/Charles is the place you need to go. Veeroll.com/Charles. That is the link you need to go to. Get signed up before the webinar is over with. And what we're going to do is we're going to knock $207 off the price, bringing it down to under $600 a year. Plus, we're going to give you unlimited credits so you can make as many videos as you want. And just to put that into perspective, by the way, at $597 a year, that's under $50 a month. So if you only tested 10 videos per month, that's $4.97 per video. If you're doing any kind of split testing, you'll probably test more than 10 videos per month. But no video production company would ever charge you less than $5 to produce your videos. And I know that you and I don't know each other personally, but I can promise you that the time it would take you to create those videos on your own is worth far more than $4.97. So beyond the awesome price and the unlimited credits, we wanted this to be a no-brainer for you. So we're also giving you these really fantastic bonuses, one of which is what our special course called Video Ads Made Easy. This course is going to walk you through, it's 6 modules, and it's going to walk you through best practices that we've found to rock your video ad campaigns, not just retargeting, but all your Facebook advertising campaigns, all your YouTube campaigns, to make sure that however you're doing advertising using video, that you're going to be as successful as you possibly can to start you off with a really effective foundation so that then you can test and figure out what to do from there. This is an awesome course. I believe it used to be sold for $9.97, and we are giving it to you absolutely free when you sign up before the webinar is over with at Veeroll.com/Charles. The next bonus we're going to give you is we're going to give you a feature called YouTube targeting tools. Now let me show you this. This is something that I'm just blown away that we're able to do this. The YouTube tools that you'll see over here inside of Veeroll, they are going to allow you to make sure that you are 100% targeting the right audience that's for your business. So let's say I wanted to get in here and I wanted to find the right videos based on, actually let's try keywords first. So let's say I wanted to try YouTube and let's try voice acting. Let's see, I want to make sure I target the right keywords for voice acting. All right, so it's processing. All right, here we go. So voice acting is a good one. Voice acting jobs, voice acting auditions, how to get into voice acting. Look, these are great ones for me because I'm a voice acting coach. All right, so let's say that I want to target, because I know this now, I want to target how to get into voice acting. That's not a lot of people, but that's okay. So next I'm going to go to video placements, and I'm going to do how to get into voice acting. We're going to search. And now I've got a list of videos that include the keyword phrase how to get into voice acting. So I can then download this or create this list and use that as my videos that I want to use, that I want to put my video ad on YouTube. Let's say I wanted to do channels. Let's say I wanted to try channels that involved how to get into voice acting. All right, so we've got some channels here. We got Voice Acting 101. This is probably the first one I would do. I would extract these videos and use those. I would scroll down a little bit. Deep voices. We've got all these different ones. So then you can go in and you can literally put your videos on put your ads on only the videos that you know are right for your audience. Okay? This is going to save you a huge amount of time and research. It's going to save you a huge amount of money because you're not putting your videos or your ads on videos that just really don't make sense for your audience. It's super powerful, especially if you're going to be running ads on YouTube. And then the other bonus that we're going to offer you, and this is really requires a lot of our time, but we're going to do it anyway, is our video script writing service. So what we're going to do is you tell us your product, and the goal that you're looking for, and we will write 3 video scripts for you. Literally, our team members will go in and write your scripts for you. So now you don't even have to use the free script creator. You will get a custom script created for you. You'll get 3 created for you for one product. So we are going to hook you up big time. Veeroll.com/Charles. We wanted this to be a no-brainer, and I really believe that we've done that. And you have the opportunity to get in there to start doing your retargeting, along with any other kind of advertising that you want to be doing using video. We really just we wanted to hook you up and make sure that this was something that that you would try out. Now, by the way, we do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is this. I could be right that this is awesome, or I could be wrong. And maybe this is just all not right for you, and Veeroll is just not the way to go for you. But you won't know until you actually get in there and start making videos. So what I would encourage you to do is go to Veeroll.com/Charles, get signed up. It's only $5.97 a year. Again, less than $5 a video, and that's only if you do 10 videos a month, which you're probably going to do a lot more than that because you're going to want to be split testing. So get in there and try it, and within 30 days, you're going to know if Veeroll is saving you time and money, and if the videos are getting you results. If they're not, ask for your money back, and we're going to hook it up. But we really know that this is going to work for you. So please, Veeroll.com/Charles, jump in there and do that now. Also, if you are sticking around because you wanted to get the guide, the PDF, what you need to do is go to Veeroll.com/Charles PDF. That's where you can get the PDF guide that breaks down everything that we talked about today in PDF format. Benjamin asked, is the $5.97, is that the same as the $97 per month Pro plan? It is. Yes, that is the same plan. That's our Pro plan. But the difference is you're going to be getting unlimited credits, and you will be locked into the $5.97 per year price. You'll be locked into that. So you're literally getting that for basically half off. And as long as you stay a Veeroll customer, you are going to pay $5.97 a year. So it's a sweet deal. And you will forever have access to the YouTube targeting tools, the Video Ads Made Easy course, the unlimited credits, and you get the scripts written for you. Thanks for asking, Benjamin. So, Charles, man, I wanted to bring you back in, give you the opportunity to chat. I know I've kind of taken over the entire show, but would love to get your thoughts on our training today.
Dude, I love it because I actually only get 20 credits a month. So I'm like, man, this is, limited is even better than what I got. So, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's really a big deal. I'm going to tell you this, guys. The first time we used Veeroll, I'm gonna tell you, I'm very hesitant. Many of you know I put my face on absolutely everything. I'd have it tattooed, on people if I could. And I ended up using Veeroll, and I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it. Within a couple minutes, basically the video was done. We were basically within about 20 minutes of starting the campaign. We had a video, and we just literally it was a personal development thing, and we were going to go target. And of all people, Tony Robbins, you can imagine how this one goes. So I'm sitting here going, and I'm thinking, I don't need this whole video finding tool. I'm good at this, and I start Googling, go to YouTube, and I'm finding those URLs. After about 40 minutes of copying and pasting, I came back to Veeroll because I really only thought Veeroll would make my video. When I looked at the targeting tool, I spent 40 minutes of sitting here copy paste, because I figured I had to do it to show it to the VA. I get into Veeroll, I click a few buttons, and it spits out 240 URLs that have videos that have high traffic for Tony Robbins. I was like, I just wasted 40 minutes of my life. I'll never get back. And you guys did it in a matter of seconds. So I mean, look at it from this way. It's a great way to make videos. It's a great way to find targets that you can use in YouTube. And the fact that you found 240 of them within seconds, ranked them by how popular they were, to me that's huge. Those two things alone would easily cover the cost of this. Now I'll tell you this: if I'm selling a course, the cheapest course I'm selling is $4.97. So literally, it's like you're getting the video ad course together, and for somebody to write your scripts, dude, that's huge. That's huge. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking, I was like, man, maybe I need to get this deal. What am I getting it for here? So, guys, it's a great deal. I recommend it. As many of you know, use this example. Gary Vee became the big leader that he is because he capitalized on YouTube very early. You know, YouTube initially never had video. You couldn't do video ads like this. Video is the most underrated opportunity in business right now. If you said, Charles, where are you spending your money? My money is going to get spent in Facebook video, and it's going to get spent in YouTube video. Video is where we're at. We're living on a mobile device. I guarantee each and every one of y'all have got a mobile device within 2 feet of you. We're no longer at a place where we're living at the desktop environment. It's all mobile. It's all video. That's where the action's happening. When we're getting clients, and I'll tell you this: if you were to say, "Hey, I run an agency. I can do agency work, and I can actually get you on Facebook," that's like so yesterday. That's so 6 months ago. If you look at the hottest growing agencies on the planet, these are cats doing video. Look at Tom Breeze; it's video based. If you want to get a lot of clients, offer video. It's where it's at. I can stress to you all day to jump on this because A, you can make money selling the service. B, it's something you can use to get traffic for your own service. But I'm just telling you guys, jump on this opportunity while you can, because I only get 20 credits a month, and you guys give them unlimited, so you get a better deal than I got. So guys, jump on this while you can. I mean, easily it pays for itself. If it's not right for you, you know, just try it. If it's not right, it's not a big deal. You can get your money back. But this is a really good deal for it. I'm just going to tell you, it's like getting it for half off. It's a big difference. So
yeah, and you know, it's really funny.
And go.
Yeah, totally. You know, and David, thank you so much. I know David said I have. You know what? Let's do that. For those of you who signed up and took advantage of this, just type it in the questions box. Let us know that you signed up. That way, I can give you a shout out and say thank you. But no, what's funny about that? What you just mentioned is I tend to not bring up the video creation for clients very often, and now I know I need to because last week I held a webinar for this crowd, and what I found was that one person in the crowd was like, "Oh my gosh, I could use this for clients. I could literally make a business where I make videos for clients for their Facebook ads and charge them for that, and you know, a couple of videos would more than pay for the entire year. I'm doing this." And so, you know, ended up, literally it's been a week. I got an email yesterday from that person, and they've already got their entire year's membership paid for by making videos using Veeroll. It was crazy.
Yeah, so I will tell you this. I didn't mean to cut in. Let me jump in and tell you, you know, we run an agency for nonprofits. That's who we target, nonprofits. And one of the first things we started doing, we started prospecting for these people. We were like, hey, we do Facebook. I had somebody tell me, so is my 16-year-old son, so why are you any different than him? And, you know, and we were like, well, we do video, and it's like, well, my son does video. And I'm like, yeah, but my videos, you know, you don't have to be in front of the camera, and they make, you know, they'll get you leads, clients, and sales. And they're like, well, that's totally different. Talk to me about that. You know, that is an icebreaker for a lot of people. We can make videos, and you don't have to be on the camera. That's huge.
Right. Yeah, totally. I love that. Yeah, totally. And a few people have asked about monthly plans. So we do have monthly plans. The bonuses though are only for the annual plan. So the pricing for the monthly plan goes I think it's $97 a month, something like that. Actually, let's check it out. Just so you know, because if you can't do the annual plan, I understand. I'd still want you to get signed up for Veeroll, and it's still a great deal at the monthly plan. So it's $97 per month, yeah, and so that's the deal. But if you were to pay for it annually, it would break down to $67 a month. But once again, we want to hook you up only $5.97 if you can do it. It is not going to be unlimited credits. It's only going to be 10 credits, Jay, for the monthly plan. The unlimited credits is kind of a thank you for folks for committing to being with us for a year after the 30 days. So I would encourage you to do it. Even at 10 credits per month, you're still making 10 videos. You're still spending, you know, the equivalent of, what did I say, like $10 a video, as opposed to $5 a video. Still worth every penny, but we do. It is the one payment of $5.97 per year for that. So it's Veeroll.com/Charles. I'm seeing tons of people that are getting hooked up. So thank you to all of you for getting signed up. we're going to roll out in just a minute or two, but I just wanted to reiterate veeroll.com/Charles. I wanted to say, thank you to everybody for being here with us. This was an awesome crowd. Carl wanted to know, does it work for e-commerce? It does. Yeah, actually, we have a lot of folks where what they'll do is they'll basically use this and relate their product to whatever problem that somebody has. So, for example, if you have some kind of let's just say you sell electronics, and one of your products is a USB-C dongle. So you could talk, your video could be like, still frustrated with the number of USB-C ports your new MacBook has, right? And then you could literally talk about your dongle in the video and get them to go back and opt in for a coupon or whatever. So yeah, we've got a lot of folks that are in e-commerce doing this as well. Benjamin said, would this benefit me if I have had some viral videos on my Facebook page already, or allow me to do in-stream ads? So this would definitely benefit you. What this means is just going to take away the time and effort that it's going to take you to create those videos. So these are probably not going to be viral videos, but these are going to capture your audience's attention so that you can grab them, you can get them on your list, you can get them watching the videos that you want to, or whatever it is. But yeah, so this would definitely be effective for that. And what I'd encourage you to do, if nothing else, once you get signed up, is check out the Video Ads Made Easy course. Because this is also going to teach you, the Video Ads Made Easy course will also teach you how you can use those videos that you already have to get even more results out of them. So that's a cool thing. So yeah, so you've got 4 minutes, veeroll.com/Charles. Thank you for being here. Charles, man, thanks for having me. I'm glad, we tried to do a webinar a couple years ago. Some things never lined up. We finally got to do one, so I was thrilled to do this. Thank you for having me.
Dude, thank you so much. I mean, guys, I'm going to tell you this. Just think of it this way. All it takes is selling. You could easily go sell a video, a done-for-you remarketing video or remarketing campaign for anybody for $497. All you need is 2 of those. You've paid for the year. I mean, video's not hard. I mean, people know it's where things are at. It's not a hard thing to promote. It's not a hard thing to sell. So jump on it, guys. It's a great deal. I only got 20 credits a month, and this is unlimited now. I'm thinking, man, I need to get a different plan. The video ad course alone would pay for this, completely pay for it. The YouTube targeting tool, that would save you. Believe me, I spent 40 minutes copying and pasting. That would be a huge saver. And having somebody be able to write your scripts for you, I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's something you could add to your agency, go out and make sales immediately. I mean, it's absolutely just a given. This is the best tool on the market. Go ahead and take advantage of it. If it's not right for you, it's not right for you, but at least try it and see if it is right for you. I'm just going to stress that. At the end of the day, if you want to be where the greatest opportunity is, you have to be where there's an undervalued asset. The undervalued asset right now is video. Video on Facebook, video on YouTube. Let everybody else fight it out in the news feed. Let everybody else fight it out for Google search. Go to where people are. Go to YouTube. Go to Facebook. Use that video for remarketing. Use it for lead generation, guys. I can't stress how effective this is. Just absolutely do it. So, Tim, I'm excited. I just want to say thank you for coming on here, spending an hour with us. And unlike many webinars where they go, here's secret number 1, here's secret number 2, and secret number 3, this was like, watch the video, take action. Everything that you can imagine was right here to go take action. Guys, I am excited you were here. Take advantage of this offer. Get it and get it now. So, Tim, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Charles. Thanks, everybody, and we will see you next time.
Yeah, have a good one. Bye-bye.